She never forgave him, no matter how many times he tried to smooth things over. Melania Trump held on to what happened behind the scenes. And honestly, can you blame her? The world saw the smiles, the public appearances, the carefully crafted image. But behind closed doors, the story was completely different. Melania Trump has always been a mystery. Unlike other first ladies, she kept a low profile, rarely speaking out unless absolutely necessary. People assumed she was just shy or uninterested in politics, but those close to her knew the truth. She was playing a careful game, one that required patience and control. But even the most patient person has their limits, and for Melania, that limit was Donald Trump. Their relationship started like a fairy tale, at least on the surface. A young model from Slovenia catches the attention of a billionaire businessman in New York. He's powerful, she's beautiful, and together they look unstoppable. But from the very beginning, there were signs that things weren't as perfect as they seemed. Even in their early years, people noticed Melania's hesitation, her calculated silence. She wasn't the type to gush over her husband or shower him with public affection. Some called it class, others called it caution. Fast forward to the White House years, and the cracks in their relationship became impossible to ignore. From the infamous hand swats to the awkward interactions in public, it was clear that Melania wasn't always thrilled with her role. And then came the scandals, the allegations, the tapes, the never-ending controversies surrounding Trump's presidency. While he brushed them off like they were nothing, Melania had to stand beside him, pretending everything was fine. But it wasn't. And she made sure to remind him of that in her own way. Remember the jacket? The one that said, "I really don't care, do you?" on the back? That wasn't just a random fashion choice. That was a message. A carefully planned statement that had everyone talking. Was she speaking to the media? The public? Or was that message directed at someone much closer? One thing was certain. She wanted people to know that she wasn't just some silent accessory. Behind the scenes, things were even more tense. Reports from insiders revealed that Melania often kept her distance from Trump, choosing to stay in a separate part of the White House whenever possible. Unlike previous first ladies, who fully embraced the role, she took a different approach. She completed her duties, showed up when necessary, and then disappeared into her own world. And the best part, she didn't even try to hide it. But what pushed her over the edge? What was the moment that made her realize she would never truly forgive him? Some say it was the Stormy Daniels scandal. Others believe it was the Access Hollywood tape. But those close to her insist that it was something much bigger, something we may never fully know. Melania isn't the type to spill secrets, but her actions spoke louder than words. She refused to defend him when scandals hit. She took her time before moving into the White House. She made subtle, yet powerful statements through her fashion choices and body language. And when it was all over, she disappeared from the public eye, making it clear that she had no interest in being part of his political future. And here's the real question. If she truly forgave him, would she be acting this way? Would she be so distant, so detached? The silence speaks volumes. Even now, as Trump continues to chase the spotlight, Melania remains a mystery. Rarely seen, and even more rarely heard. Some say she's just being private. Others say she's making a statement without saying a word. What do you think? Is Melania simply avoiding the chaos? Or is she still holding on to what happened behind the scenes? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more shocking stories about the world's most talked about figures.